Okay, hopefully we're live. You pull up the stream. Hey Harley, you keeping me company? There we are. Hi guys. Jess will be joining us shortly. Let's see. Yeah, the cam that you're looking through wasn't wanting to pick up, so I had to do some quick troubleshooting. So, is the volume okay? The picture okay? Kitty okay? Harley's turning into a bit of a love bug with drool chains. She left drool spots on the bed this morning when she was leveling up on Jess. Let me get the toy for her. All good? Awesome. I'll have her bring Dorian up. He's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning with a dermatologist. His belly has got sores that just aren't healing. I'm trying to figure out why. That's why he's been inbred for a few weeks now with that bred collar. See, that's the problem, Karate Joe. Sarcasm doesn't really translate well in chat. You say, "Who's Jess?" You know, people are going to take that as a valid question. You have to put like the sarcasm bracket. Yeah, I could say hi very sarcastically and you'll get that, but if you type it hi sarcastically, nope. She is getting so long. Look at this. She was this big when she came here. And her tail is like crazy. Up here's Trilly Butt. She's the same size. Ooh, it has a good stretch. And a recent email update from her siblings have them doing really well right now. They cuddle together, they play rough, they have their own sleeping spots too. We're both really happy with how things turned out for them, even though they had to be returned due to the existing dog not accepting them. They got adopted into another house with another dog who does. Dog wants to play with them a lot. And the previous adopters are very happy that they're getting well along really well with the new adopters. It's like two perfect families in a row for the kitties.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Probably say probably let Dorian. Actually, I think I'm probably let Dorian stay down there so it doesn't bother his belly. Here's B. Can't see her yet. Ever since I put the calming collar on her, she's been a lot more playful. Maybe. Wonder if I have the laser pen over here. Harley, don't sit on it.
An amazing Penny has arrived.
Harley's getting along with pretty much everyone.
She harasses Ruthie though.
It's like Ruthie tolerates her, but she pretty much gets along with everybody. Plays with everybody younger than Ruthie, and is Penny's best friend. She's about the same size as Penny now.
Penny's a little midget. Here's your midget cat. She's the best kitty. She's the unicorn kitty of the house.
Look at her playing.
Go Chili, go Chili.
I'm crediting the caller for this.
For what?
Her playfulness.
Oh, I don't think that's true though.
She does seem to be more playful.
So the nice thing tomorrow about there's a couple of nice things about the dermatologist tomorrow. One is it's only 12 minutes from the house. So I'm really excited about that. Two is I can go, they allow one person in, which is super exciting because I don't know any vets that are letting anyone in right now. So we're going to use, John's going to video in if we can get, as long as I can get signal and talk to and it could be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. Penny make an ambassador for Cat for Future Fosters? Yeah, when she wants to. I mean, she tried with the boys, but they were too aggressive. She did pretty much. She was in here. Penny was in each.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, beep, beep.
Harley might be an ambassador. Beatrice? Never. Trillian? Nope. Dorian? I think he's retired now. He really can't come in as long as he's got that skin issue going on.
Yeah, we just don't know what's going on. This morning I was up at 6:45. I don't know. Last few mornings I wake up and then I'm up for like an hour and a half. And I got her to cuddle with me, and then I took her tail, the long tail, and went choo choo choo. It was such a good wife.
Woke me up, and then she was like, "Can you hear her?" And she was purring up a storm. I was like, "Yeah."
And then she got up, and there was two like quarter-sized drools right where she was, and then I laid back down, and she curled up with me for a few minutes. Funny. Which one is that? Is it hazelnut?
Yeah.
I like the smell of that one.
I've been experimenting with different Keurig K-Cup flavors.
It's not allowed to be eaten.
What I don't like gets donated to the shelter.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it into Homeward Pet next week.
There you go, Bee.
So pretty and nice out today.
Look at that. 7:12 p.m. and it's still sunny.
We're going to watch we're going to try to watch a new show.
Sunset at 7:29.
We finished watching The Magicians, and I absolutely love that show.
It was very good.
Very, very good. And then we're watching Superman and Lois, which I hear is also a fan fave of Sarah's chat.
Yeah, we had an inadvertent spoiler last night, though.
I don't mind spoilers. John does. But he didn't know it was a spoiler, and I was like,
I thought I missed some details.
And I was like, oh, that's a spoiler, I think. And you're like, no, it's not. And then at the end, oh, yes, it is. I like to sometimes read forward. I didn't with The Magicians, though. I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. That's not true. I knew Quentin was going to die. Sorry.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
Actually, technically, everybody died like 42 times.
Yeah.
41, 42 times.
Everyone dies in that strike.
Yeah, if you like Harry Potter type stories, but a little bit more, I guess,
I don't know if it was Harry Potter.
More groundish, not as magically. You may like the TV show The Magicians.
Oh, these are my new. Finally found a pair of sweats that are comfortable and that fit me comfortably. So I got 2 pairs at Ross. I think they were like $10. Yippee! They're both the same color though. That was the unfortunate part. But now I have 2, so my mom can't make fun of me having holes in my crotch anymore. Yeah, that's exactly Puppy Cat. I get too anxious and I have to be able to look forward and be like, what's gonna happen? I love it. Penny's the best. Penny Pooh.
One of her nicknames is Patrol Officer Penny,
Yep.
because if she hears any commotion going on, a disagreement with another cat, for example, or 2 cats, she goes in, checks it out, tries to get in between them, break it up. This caused her to get beat up a couple of times or smacked from redirection.
I just found the summer. What is it? The summertime tea. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you just made for me?
It's just regular Lipton tea.
Lipton, yeah, but it has like it's a summertime tea, I think.
Sweet tea.
See, yeah, sweet tea. Anyway, John, I got that, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna have to get more. So update everyone on Chris's. Can I tell a story about you and Chris driving? Here?
Sure. Didn't that bug get somebody on the other cam?
What'd you say? Yeah. So, Chris is actually doing very well with his driving. He went and took a class, and the instructor said that he was good enough to take his test. He just needed more time behind the wheel.
Experience. Yeah.
So I have had the last 2 weeks a house that's like 10 minutes from here to care for a cat. And I needed John's help filling the bird feeder. But also, it was a good opportunity for Chris to do some driving.
Mm-hmm.
So both, not this weekend, we only did it once this weekend, but then the weekend before, twice, Saturday and Sunday, they drove me. And Saturday was fine. You know, everything went fine. And then they went and drove like all over Woodinville doing roundabouts, right? That Saturday while I was doing the job. So then Sunday came along and we get in the car and John's like, okay, just see if you remember how to get to the house yesterday.
It's a rite of passage. Like, you know how birds teach their birds how to fly? They kick them out of the nest.
So anyway, they then descend into a conversation that is totally miscommunicated and start to bicker while they're driving.
We were still working out our getting on the same page with giving directions. Like, for example, next light does not mean the next after. For me, it was the very next light we come to. For Chris, it was the light after the light that's right in front of him. It's like if we haven't gone underneath it, that's the next light.
But they started bickering. And so finally, I was in the back seat. I'm like, okay, just go to the next light and make a right? And so then they continued bickering a little bit more about
backseat driver.
I wanted to get there safely because you two were just like, and this is now the second time I've been in the car, or third time, and one other time they started bickering, and I had to tell them to stop bickering.
This doesn't happen when she's not in there.
I don't know about that. I just somehow don't believe it. So anyway, so we are about to head into the roundabout, and I say, Chris, you might want to slow down a little bit because it's 20 miles around the roundabout. And he's like, I am, because they had still been bickering. And then the next thing I got, like, no, thank God he didn't lose control of the car, but he went over the curb and he missed. He was like, and you're yelling at him.
No, I wasn't yelling at him. I was telling him to slow down more, and he said he was slowing down.
Oh, that's right. He was trying to step on the brake, and the brake wouldn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't realize that he could push a lot harder. And And he would slow down to 20 miles an hour because that's what the runabout said. But that's like maximum speed limit, and even 20 miles an hour is a little too fast for that runabout. So I told him, that's like maximum speed. For roundabouts, don't go faster than 15. Our roundabouts are small.
Well, but it did caught him. It was a good learning lesson because it did catch him off guard because he wasn't able to maneuver the car. We were all safe. And John did buy him a sorry cookie.
And it's like
But it's not easy teaching someone to drive.
Yeah, it's like I had him going down a hill with no other traffic or pedestrians or anything, and I told him just slam on the brake so he can get a feel for actually braking hard and how much pressure. I told him like you can literally stand on that brake pedal, pulling yourself towards it, and you're not going to break it.
John's like, if it doesn't break, then we need to pull the car and I'll take over to make sure the car's not broken.
He's like, he said that. It's like, I won't go down anymore. And that's either he's not pushing hard enough or the brakes are failing. So we had to test it real quick by coming to another stop and turning. And he made that so I knew the brakes weren't failing. I had brakes fail on me before. It's like Christopher was in the back seat in the car seat. He was like,
that's scary.
He was like a year old. And we were coming up, I saw a Dairy Queen up there, and I was like, ooh, I could use some ice cream. And I looked back behind me, and he was asleep, and I was like, perfect! Because he won't ask for ice cream. He doesn't know about it. And I hit the brake to pull in, and my foot hit the baseboard, and I just kept on going. And I was like, oh, I didn't need ice cream anyway. Now, how can I stop this car?
I never want to be in that position.
It's in this case, I quickly learned that if I apply the brakes slowly, the brakes didn't work. I have to apply it firmly because there was a crack in the seal where the cylinder attaches to the firewall, and if you push it quickly, it gets past that seal and maintains pressure. And I was able to brake until I could get to a garage.
He's doing. Simba's dad is doing very good. He's doing. I think he's a good driver, and I think it just is going to take a lot of experience behind the wheel, right? I think that's all it is. I would, I don't know. I have never taught someone else to drive, so it's difficult for me because my feedback to him is look in your mirrors more, right? But I don't want to sit there and stare at him and make sure he's looking in his mirrors. So it's like it's hard to know what. And then I'm also worried that we're teaching him the wrong thing, right? That makes me nervous because I know that it's just so funny that I don't want to set him up for failure. So John and Chris are driving me down to Mercer Island this weekend for a cat sit. And then we'll do a couple of stops. And then on the 10th of April, when I have a busy weekend, Chris and he'll drive me down to Bellevue to my few appointments there. So he just needs to we're not very good about driving during the week. That's the bummer part about it. My mom's like, you need to be taking him every day. And it's just like, well, we're not, we're just not good at it.
To also answer a question about why we don't have kittens lately, is I just started a new job. Well, we decided not to foster when I was between jobs, so I could focus all my time on finding a new job. And now I've got a job, but now I'm like in the first month of it, getting situated, and literally spending all day working. So once things settle down, probably next month, we'll see. We're probably look into fostering again.
Yeah, I think
it's something we would talk about.
April's really difficult because I am working for the first 18 days, and it's like every day. I think I've just finally got it calmed down a little bit that I'm working the first 13 days, but it's tough. And then, like I said, we can't even right now. We're not even taking Chris driving, right? It's just like finding the time. So figuring that out, and then the house is doing better, but we're still in like a delicate balance in the house. But yeah, I mean, I get 2 to 3 times a week I get stuff from Homeward Pet, and there's a lot of older cats that I would love to foster, like a lot of sicker ones, some shyer ones. There's been so many that I would have loved to have taken home.
Yeah, we may try and start back up with an older cat just because they require less time
well, medical defense.
Well, it's not like you have to be with them like
Yeah,
hours a day.
yeah. And then good thing is Dorian. We really need to be on top of his health right now. So it's finding a balance. I don't know. I have personally been exhausted for the last couple of weeks to months. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, another reason why actually that we're holding off is I just remembered. I was saying another reason why I kept talking while hoping I remembered is that our cats were having a big issues with each other, and when there was a lot of tussling going on between them, and it wasn't a good interaction because having kittens in here or older cats and having constant screaming out there was not a good match either.
Yeah.
Things that we put calming collars on quite a few of the cats, and she's on Xanax now, and things.
Have you been giving it to her? It's Prozac, but
Prozac, yeah, not as often as I should.
Well, it should be daily if we're gonna do it. She's okay. It's just that she's still, even with the new litter, she's peed at least once that we know of with the new litter. And it doesn't help that Ruthie likes that litter. So I think Ruthie goes in it, and then she's like smells Ruthie, and then she doesn't want to go in it. It's just did you see what she just did? Watch what she does, dear.
I'm watching.
Thank you, Kimberly, for your support. And it's been hard to understand why. You guys can't see Penny being super cute back here. You're so silly, Chili Butt. So John ran his first meeting today.
I found out. My understanding is it was that I would be a co-worker on these teams. I was trying to figure out my place and figure out the application. And today I found out that I'm the team lead, and then I found out that I'm also pretty much the sole programmer. So that made things a lot easier for me being team lead because I'm just leading myself. The other programmers will be there to help me figure out things. Like if I have trouble figuring out where it's a very large application, very complex. And I'm getting a good grasp of things now. What's a calming collar? If you look at Trillian, she's wearing one right now. It's basically a collar that releases a pheromone, a synthetic pheromone that mimics the pheromone that mama cats give off while they're nursing. It's designed. It's basically a pheromone that calms cats.
Oh, did you want to update Tracy on the VA thing?
Yeah, it's like I got a hold of the VA again today and told I need to register on the site, and then found the site that I needed. Well, long story short, I have to be receiving medical care from the VA in order to get a vaccine from the VA. So that pretty much excludes me.
But you got an email said that you're on the list.
Yeah, they have that my information, but the email also said that to qualify for the vaccine, you have to receive health care through the VA.
But you can get it starting next Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to be able to keep up with that.
So John ran. No, I can't run. I got a bum knee, and I can run for short bits, but then it starts hurting a lot. It's like the menses pad between the these two bones here can't take impacts.
You're such a good girl, B.
When I did the splits at the knee, it was torn and damaged. It's where I can walk now and I can run for short bits, but I have to be careful.
When we went to almost a year and a half ago when we were in New York, remember all the walking?
Oh, that was terrible.
But you weren't as in much pain as you thought you were going to be.
No, I wasn't, but I was more tired and hurting.
Well, I think anyone would after 9 miles of walking or something ridiculous that we did.
Well, turning the wrong direction on the island and walking all the way to the edge of the island before you realized we were supposed to walk the other edge. Fortunately, it was the narrow way, Manhattan.
Yeah, beep beep. So my friend Kayla got hers. She qualified for it 2 weeks ago, and then she told me today, yeah, April 15th, California is opening up. So I'm really curious to see how the appointments are gonna go. I'm curious to know what's gonna happen, John, next week when you become eligible. How you're gonna find an appointment.
Yeah, I don't know if I haven't heard of Seattle having a FEMA distribution site on that. I haven't really paid much attention to vaccine locations in the state because I wasn't eligible for it.
My mom gets her second shot on Saturday, and then I did hear speculations that if you have some reactions to the first shot, there's a chance that means that you could have had COVID already and you just didn't know it.
I think B's getting tired.
I don't think the one at Lumen Field is FEMA. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ghosties just said that. It's definitely not. It's actually I think, what is it? It's not. Is it Evergreen? No. I forget. I signed up to volunteer for that one, and then now the site is completely closed. The volunteer site. So.
Now, if you have volunteer sites for giving vaccines, check to see if there's any openings because the volunteers after working a day tend to be eligible to get the vaccine shot.
Yeah, but they have so many people now that I don't think it's. So I
Can't
don't
hurt
know.
to look into, especially if you're in a more rural area.
Yeah. Here in Seattle, I mean, I signed up for 2 places, and both of them. Could you get the thing up there?
The
Round thing.
Coliseum.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by May 1st I can get it. I hate that I'm so late.
A lot of toys up on it.
Oh, so it's been used then. I wonder if we ever cleaned any of those.
They've been sitting up there long enough. Here, bye. Smorgasbord. Play pile. Here's Ruthie's calming collar.
She wore it like a necklace.
Yeah, this particular design I find is really handy versus the purple one that you find on the stores. And it just has like 2 little hooks that clip in place, and it's really good. It's a breakaway collar. If they fight with it, it pops loose and slides open. If they for example, if they get it caught in their mouth or something, or paws underneath it.
Where's the link that you posted, Jubilee? Mom, I don't see it. Or Ghosties, yeah, maybe you can post the volunteer one here in Washington.
What are you doing, Penny? She's digging in the drawer.
She's like, Dad, I didn't want to be on TV about it. She likes to, Dad.
If you don't want to be on TV, don't do cute things.
She's the unicorn of the house.
Hey, Bumbles.
It's okay.
Like every time I go to bed now, this past couple of weeks, as soon as I lay down, the bee's right there, curled up against me, nursing on her belly. What you got there, bee?
So we're going to the Tulip Festival on April 18th. That's what we have to look forward to.
If you're in the Western Washington and you can go to the Tulip Festival, Tulip Town, you have to buy tickets to it. You can't just go now. And you buy basically a 3 or 5 hour time slot.
And Chris is coming with us, so he'll drive us. He's gonna be our chauffeur moving forward. Oh, look at this, dear. Rite Aid, and a Rite Aid, you can get an appointment. It says appointments available. Costco in Linwood, Costco in Everett, Walmart Everett, Costco in Woodinville, Fred Meyer Shoreline. No. Then you go to the website. I don't think you're okay. Qualifier.
Just something to check out later.
Yeah, but I don't think. But that's really cool. That'd be awesome if we can get it at the Rite Aid because it's not very busy. That Rite Aid.
It's real close. Yeah.
It's super close. Yeah. Oh wow! You don't need to be a member of Costco to use their pharmacy. That's cool. Oh wow! You might want to check that California's governor also mentioned that a family member who has an appointment for a vaccine, that a family member accompanying them can get one. I wonder if that's for older people though.
When she's sniffing, she's located some catnip. Is it this one?
Nice to see you too, Fern.
Oh, it's this one.
The blanket monster. We love blanket monster. Oh wait, your cat is the last 2 nights, BB, my cat has been interested in being the blanket monster. That's funny.
Sometimes B wants to go underneath the blanket, but that's just a snuggle in private. Yep, she's drunk. Or she's getting there.
Simba's dad, have you been able to get a shot? Nikia is downstairs in the laundry room, which is now turned into her room, and Ruthie's probably in the office, and Eddie's down there. We don't need to bring them in. And Penny just left.
We got a show going on right here too.
Oh, that's awesome, Copycat. Oh, good, Simba's dad. I'm glad you were able to get a vaccine. It's wonderful news.
What are you doing, Trillian? Yeah, B's currently in the happy drunk stage. Some cats get into a mean drunk stage.
Did she almost try to jump her?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, jeez. Trillian can be a butthead. I just recently realized that Trillian has all the looks and not all the brains. There she goes. Trillian.
I think she's getting a little bit active on it. I think B may got a solid hit on her. Trillian's fine.
She has enough hair. Oh, that's wonderful, Silva's dad. Thank you for the update. We'll be thinking of you. Sure.
Yeah, Trillian's a mean drunk after she just has a Zima or something light and fruity. Because she just got a whiff of that and then she's like, ah!
Yeah, no, it was a revelation to me to realize, oh, there's not a lot. It's not sharp up there. There's not a lot of. She's got her beauty. That's all she needs. She really starts crap with Ruthie, which is such a pain in the butt. B's sister Nikia is doing great. She's downstairs in the laundry room in her own room.
She's napping.
Very bossy, as a tortie should be. Very let's see. She is very smart. Nikia is smart.
Let me wring it out. It's all soggy.
Yes, BB. It's a good thing that you're an indoor cat. I have thought about that a lot. Recently, I was looking at Dorian, and I was like, oh my god, if this cat got out, he would just be
like, I love everybody.
And then they'd be like, crunch, 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 crunch. Like, he would not have a chance.
Eddie's a big dude, but he can get sudden bursts of speed. And it's like you're just sitting there like he's too fat to run. All of a sudden, bang!
Yeah, but it's a short
gone.
sprint.
Yeah.
It's not a long.
In a straight line.
He has taken over Dad's office. He's the office right here.
Yeah, my office tends to be a few degrees warmer.
By like 5 or 6 degrees warmer, you mean?
And yeah, I got a couple computers in there being space heaters, and he's moved in. He spends almost all his time in there unless he's hungry.
Yeah, he spends all his time in there. Does Trillian think she's in charge?
You know, I heard a saying earlier today that sometimes the least intelligent person in the group is probably so down there in intelligence that they think they're actually one of the top intelligent people.
That's probably exactly her.
Yeah.
That is a perfect analogy for Trillian, dear. Brilliant.
Hey, Penny.
That's brilliant. The thing is with Trillian, Nikia and B just have to make a squeak towards Ruthie, and then she comes hauling butt.
Trillian's like the enforcer.
And then
she doesn't have to be bright up there to enforce stuff.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter who did it, Trillian automatically goes to Ruthie. It's a pretty really pretty sunset tonight. Well, not as pretty as others, but pretty.
It's set a while ago.
I'll go get Eddie.
About 12 minutes. Yes, Susan, exactly. Trillian is a Dunning-Kruger cat. I heard that phrase, Dunning-Kruger, the first time today, and I was like, yeah, right there. So hopefully these side effects and these after effects of the COVID start to fade in time. Unfortunately, we won't know much more. We won't know more about COVID and its after effects until long after, when people start enough people start showing these. Oh, this is not Eddie.
Eddie was passed out with his paw over his head, so I said, I'll give you a break.
This is Libby.
And Ruthie was down there sleeping. I might have woken her up. She might come for it.
Medium hair tuxedo. She rules downstairs and she's a ghost cat upstairs. She likes to sneak around and use the litter box up here and then shoot back downstairs.
She's a pretty girly. Oh yeah, B.
B doesn't like her being upstairs.
And she actually chases Nikki and B up the stairs.
And nose itches.
No, do you want me to get you a tissue? Do you want me to get you a tissue?
No, it's just allergies. It's just itches.
She's so pretty. She does this really funny thing when we go to the bathroom. She likes to, when we go to the bathroom downstairs, she escorts us. Trillian don't even think about it.
She'll walk in, go behind the toilet, turn around, place her butt near the wall, and then basically tap it with her left rear foot. Just up, kind of like she was going to stretch it out, but just go tap, and then she walks off.
Yeah, Puppy Cat, I heard the same thing, that the COVID shot helps recovery at the long term. No, B. Leave her alone. Look at Penny. Penny, does that smell good? Are you having fun? Look at Penny. Dear, she's so cute. Can you see her bunny kicking?
Mm-hmm.
We have about, how many would you say, dear? 15? No, maybe 20?
Cats?
No, solar lights outside.
Oh, yeah. She wants to get Libby.
Oh, were you saying to me this morning about, or was that yesterday morning, about a cat in the backyard, and the cat in the back neighbor's yard?
Oh,
Watch out, watch out, watch out. No, no, no.
It was yesterday morning. The house across in our back from our backyard on the right side, not
The
the
blue
one.
one?
Yeah, not the one with the big white dog.
Mm-hmm.
They had a cat in their window.
I've never seen it before.
I didn't either. I didn't realize they had a cat.
I wonder if they can see me changing
Probably.
them. Oh, and we also got a spinner from McClendon's in Woodinville. Dear.
I thought you were managing it. Nope.
B. Come on, B.
Now, if you haven't seen this shirt before, I forget where it comes from, but it's a skull made out of
I got it.
cats.
I got it at the same place that I got the cat slippers from.
See,
Same
like,
website.
here's a cat face here.
It's his favorite shirt.
I like wearing shirts that give people the wrong first impression. And then when they realize, it makes them smile.
I'm pretty sure you've worn it in here before, dear.
Yeah, but probably somebody here that hasn't been here before.
It's like we're turning into grandma and grandpas. We repeat ourselves. Penny. Penny's she's so harmless. This is Harley's nap time, that's why she's not very active right now.
Oh, she needs a trim.
I know. Did you remember what I was saying this morning? Do you remember me saying that?
Nope.
Yeah.
But she got me.
She was trying to follow my hand under the covers, and she was like grabbing it. Whoa, was she sharp. And I was like, Dad, she needs a trim.
Well, since she's nice and calm now, I'm going to go grab the clippers. I don't lose my balance.
What do you think, B? She's upstairs in your territory. What do you think? can't see B, but she's on the tall tower.
I got B's collar.
Well, don't put it on her now.
Okay.
I can't see any of them. You think she's gonna do something?
Yeah.
With me right here?
She's not afraid of you. Well, unless you try to kiss her.
Kisses! Can't see her on camera.
Jeez, look at these murder claws.
Penny's like, what you doing to my... No, Penny's like, thank God, because I'm tired of wrestling with her with those murder claws. They wrestle at least 3 to 4 times a day for like 20 minutes at a time. Or 10 minutes. What do you think, dear? About an accurate description?
Yep.
I'm truly such a heavy walker. So, ghosties, are you ready for, is Ray and Janine ready for tomorrow? I haven't seen any of the posts. Boop. Okay, watch it. Let's see what happens. I tilted it up. Can you see it?
Yeah. Kinda. Clock's in the way, but
What's in the way?
the clock. I can turn that off real quick.
No, wait.
Are you doing this so that they can see how that she's a brat?
Who, B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Libby's expense?
Did it move up or no?
Yeah. Kinda.
You can see all 3 of them. Look at you can see all 4. Oh, uh-oh, Penny. Be careful. Watch out.
Here we go. Hit the clock.
B. Girly. Can't see it. What is everyone saying?
Like, where's B? She's right up there. And it's like, B is never a brat, basically.
Well, I'm glad you guys are ready. What time do you have to leave in the morning? Ghosties for your... Ooh, we should show everyone our things. Now we just need Ruthie in here, and it will be World War III. Libby?
Actually, let me do that. Let me go grab my cell phone real quick.
For what?
Secondary camera.
$7:30 check-in. Whoa, that's really good. Early. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. 7.
So that means you have to leave the house at like 7 in the morning.
You have to get up like 5.
No, I don't. It's not like me, probably.
Okay. Let's try this. Hey, Penny. Focus. This is what I see right now. Okay, let me stand up. Over here. Get reflections off the glass. Yeah, I should do that. Oops, dark. I added that trail last summer, the path. We got lights around the terrace.
They're but they're not just lights, they're decorations. I mean,
Yeah.
there's stars and moons.
Faucets.
A faucet, flowers, bugs, 2 bugs, 3 bugs, but only 2 of them are lighted. You can't. Can you show this? You can't show the spinner. Oh yeah, you can see the spinner.
Not really. So top left hand corner of the screen, it looks like it's just a circle by the bush on the left side of it. Look how sharp those lines are on that hedge. Yeah. I'd open the door and show you, but
No.
never mind. The kitties will get out.
Yeah, maybe just the fluff, Kimberly. They don't look alike as far as color patterns, but they have the same kind of. Libby and Trillian have the same. Oh, he left. Never mind.
They can still hear you. You have to follow me.
Have the same hair length.
I'm gonna go show them the other kitties.
Okay.
Okay, quick tour.
Princess.
Okay, now we got audio.
Hello. Such a pretty girly.
Sorry guys, I did not realize that cam was muted. I didn't put.
Wait, hold on.
So I was talking and you guys weren't listening.
Here, can you turn this down? So this is John's new office. Did that. So, oh, I put this up here, and it took him about a week and a half to realize that, and it took him another week to realize this one.
Where's the volume?
On the side.
Yeah, I'm looking on the side.
And then wedding pictures of Chris and John. And then this is, let's see, can't see it, family pictures. Anyway, and then that's out to the family room. And then this is John's workbench. But I don't, you guys never saw the before pictures. And then this is Eddie. And then this is our tree that we got for $25 from Homeward Pet. It's a nice one. So Ruthie likes to spend the day in there because it's nice and warm. And then we have heater beds underneath both of those blankets. John wants to take over. He's itching.
Yeah, I just want to go. It's like, and this is my toy.
They wanted to know about why is Dorian in a... Oh wait, say goodbye to Ruthie.
Yeah, it's like the camera's muted at that point. Bye, Ruthie. She's like, get out of here.
She's a princess.
Dorian has got some sores on his belly, but he's a happy boy though. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a happy boy. He's got a dermatologist appointment tomorrow. So he's got some bald spots and some sores. And they're not healing as fast as they should.
Yeah, I don't think you can see what.
I didn't want it to see too much.
It's enough that our vet didn't know what it was that he recommended a dermatologist. So, there was another question. Oh, Dorian's sandwich bread. I think that we got that.
It's basically a collar. Allows them to eat.
Do you show everyone our new?
Got new curtains set up.
That we love. In my office. Well, I think you haven't seen my office before.
Penny's like, the girls are down here like, yay, mommy's down here.
And then, did you show, Tracy said, noticed the new alcove. How old is Dorian? He's 17.
Yeah. And you guys didn't hear it earlier, but it's like I got the floor put into the bathroom. Now I need to do the trim and find the edging piece for right there.
Yeah, we have lots of cat balls. And they do have a new, yes, Jennifer has new patterns. Our cats love to play in them. The unicorn's upstairs. We have this ball up here. Yeah, Libby actually, Johnny Ann was in the room for a long time. She actually was very relaxed as well. That Penny is...
Harley just ambushed her.
Penny. Here, we can play. This is the play area, so they'll play. All those spots you see are hair, clumps of hair, or the rug falling. It's a cat house. I don't know what to tell you. Think she'll get dizzy?
Yep.
Yep, we have lots of we have lots of carriers. We have that one over there, then one over in the corner, and then one under one of my desks, and then we have two up outside, upstairs.
That's Libby's favorite spot on that tower by the window.
That's where she sleeps. Harley is getting long. She's long-tail Harley.
And we got the blanket underneath him because he gets pretty messy with the collar on. So he's gotten pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we got the green thing there, because he is messy. But he's just extra messy now.
Mm-hmm. And so...
Hey, buddy. You want to give everybody a lick? Hmm?
No. Yep. And look at Libby. Show Libby. She's so pretty.
She sounds just like that every time.
She's so cute.
Nakia came out.
Hey, Nakia. She's like, I heard you guys were playing.
Nakia loves playtime. And when it's time for bed, she starts meowing for us to go start playtime or to get in bed. Or definitely me to get in bed because she likes to sleep on my legs.
Our favorite toy at night is the string toy.
It's literally just that. A stick with a string on it. The toy.
Yeah, Harley is huge. She's gonna be so much bigger than Penny, and they wrestle all the time.
Nakia is definitely full of sass. If you have siblings or grew up with siblings, if you ever had a case where your brother would start or your sister would just start saying, "Quit hitting me," and then you get in trouble, even though you weren't doing anything, that's Nakia with Ruthie. She just starts yelling at her for no reason, and then Trillian comes running in to beat Ruthie up.
Harley's going on 9 months. She was born in late July between John and Maya's birthday. Oh, Mom told me today that her and Carol already bought our anniversary and birthday gifts. Must be nice to be so ahead of time.
That's why I told her we couldn't get married in July, because everybody would just combine them together.
Well, I think it's already too late. It's a month apart, dear.
Oh yeah, Harley is definitely still growing.
Oh yeah, she'll be.
It's like, look how long she is. It's crazy. And her tail is like huge.
Penny's funny. Yeah, Nakia is done growing for sure. Well, she might grow wide. She might grow.
Yeah, in
like
a different
me.
direction.
She likes to eat, but her and Bee have been keeping their weight at a good.
Yeah, they're holding steady on their weight. We hope Harley will, because she is an eater. She loves to eat.
Wow, 18.5 pounds. That's a big boy. This is what the three of us do every morning. £20. Boris is here? Boris is that much?
Boris is just big, period. He was the largest foster kitten I've ever fostered. He still ranks top. And then one time, it's like I did the Santa Claus thing, and Andrea brought him in a carrier. I pulled him out of the top of the carrier, and it's like this cat just kept coming. Yeah, he has lost some weight intentionally. I think he's been on a diet. Yeah, one of Sarah's current kittens is a
Wow.
huge.
What's the orange one or which one?
No, there's two boys in there, and they're both chubs, chubs.
Well, when I looked today, it looked like the calico really, not the calico, the tortie really stood out to me.
Yeah, she's got a really big belly and a very tiny head.
Uh-huh.
The boys are just big.
But she looks like she's gonna be fluffy, or no?
I think she might be.
I mean, I don't watch as much as you guys, so I don't know.
Yes, Catherine M. I was Santa Paws, or Santa Claus. I was a volunteer for Perfect Pals, get in a Santa suit, sit at PetSmart, and let people have their pets get their picture taken with Santa Claus.
Makia Tadley says you're beautiful. I got a call this morning and I was still in bed and I was trying to talk to the person and she's like, wow, wow.
It's hard to keep Harley in frame.
Oh, they're all orange. Okay. Oop. Opie. Is it? Oh, Opie. Go upstairs or?
Yeah, we can do that. Move it back to the bed, to the room, and then talk for a little bit and then close up.
Yeah, let's go potty. You're so cute, Penny. Oh, okay, that's a different posture. I'm confused. Okay.
This is what I see going up the stairs. That's some plants that we're
Go to
going
the
to
right.
plant in the garden.
You didn't say anything about our student driver. So, and then here's the other carriers that we have out along with this. It looks messy.
We got cats.
Oh, look, you can see it from here.
And look at that sharp hedge.
Oh, that's what Tracy wanted you to tell everybody how you did it.
Oh, I took a laser level and then just whatever the light hit, I cut. We got feeders out that go off 4 or 5 times a day.
4 times a day. Did you show everybody our, these are the new beds that,
Oh, the cat ball lady, Jennifer.
Yep, is making these new beds. The cats like them. You can see by the...
There's like inserts for different sized heater pads. Good night, Samantha, Dad. Okay.
And then the tree, you show the favorite spot in the tree. Showing you.
It's like every morning well, she hasn't done it lately, but I go along the back of the sofa raising the curtains. Harley jumps on there and then when I start walking this way, she jumps over here to the sofa, over to the island. Yep, this is Nakia's scheduled time to meow at us saying that it's time to start closing up for the night. She thinks
wants
it's
her treats.
Yeah, she thinks it's treat time.
What do you have to say for yourself, Missy?
Get a light on her. Here we go. Look how pretty she is.
Oh, what do you smell?
Yeah, the first year I did it, it was kind of problematic because I didn't realize that my road is not level. So
The hedge was tall.
the hedge was tall on one end and short on the other. I
This year.
counted for that
Okay,
this
we'll
year.
switch over to the other cam.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the other cam.
Remote in.
Let's see, my remote in.
Here we go. Yeah, it's good timing because I think I lost the Wi-Fi on the phone. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. It switched all back over again for some reason. We move the mouse off of it. The ear time for the nipper.
Mikia's like, I didn't know you guys were doing this tonight. I would have came in earlier.
She found the kicker, the nipper.
Harley is John's little shadow. And if John's and Penny aren't available, then it's me. So it goes, well, Penny when playing, then John, but that can flip. And then me.
Second fiddle.
I'm third fiddle, actually.
But with Penny, she shadows her all day long. I'm not even ranked.
Who?
Penny.
Yeah, oh, Penny, yeah. Penny is like, I consider her like the little fishes of the shark. You know, the fishes that hang on to the sharks, that's Penny with me.
Are you saying you're a shark?
Yeah. If the shoe fits, why not wear it? And Nikia can bite without warning.
Now you have to pet her slowly. You definitely have to make sure that you angle your hand from behind her head. She's a little extra spicy right now because of the catnip. Yeah, the adoption day where I adopted the girls and fooled everyone into thinking I was taking them up to back up the tiny kittens. I was heading up there anyway for a fundraiser because I had one of her love fence frame prints that I was going to put up for auction. And I took up a little carrier to give to Shelly and pretended it had kittens in it. When I was carrying it, it was covered with a blanket. I was using my finger to move it around to look like kittens were moving in a circle. And if you're familiar with, I'm having a brain fart. But one of Shelly's friends, longtime friends I've been helping, I asked her if she wanted to see the kittens, and she was like, "Yay!" And then she lifted it up and looked in there, and there was nothing. And she was like, "What?" And then I said, "I'm keeping them." And then she went, "Yay!"
How did it go?
Yay! I told Shelly before I left that I decided to adopt them. I was going to surprise her with it too, but she was going through some tough times then, and I decided not to put that extra stress on her. Kenzie's, yes. There's a few other people there, and only Shelly knew, so they all got a surprise. And then we reenacted on the cam. Harley's falling asleep. Yep, Sarah and I went up a couple years prior, year or two. It was for one of their ball fundraisers for the shelter. Like one of Shelley's supporters paid for Sarah's ticket and my hotel.
He's so cute.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that Aurora Kuda is same age as her, pretty much.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they were the same sister litters.
Oh, really? But not the same as B, though. B and her were not in the same.
I think one of them, B is Aurora's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nakia's lost all her siblings. I think that's the way it went.
Yes. I know Nakia was the only one in her litter. I had no idea that Aurora was in the same litter as B. Oh, no, B is Aurora's cousin here.
Oh. So how's that work?
Okay, so there was 3 mamas.
Oh, that's right. There are 3 mamas. I forget that. Because one of them Rula just checked out afterwards. Gave birth and was like, peace out.
Wait, what is it? So Nakia's mom pieced out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. She said she was done having kids. No more. And all of Nakia's siblings had fading kitten syndrome.
Chloe was the feeder and Roma was the bath and eater. That's awesome.
It was amazing to watch because the 2 of them would just lay side by side and the kittens piled up in between and they just alternate back and forth. That's one reason why B and Nakia get along so well, even though they're not siblings. They grew up in basically the same kitten pile.
No, was Rula a orange cat?
She was black.
Oh, she's black. Oh, I don't
Jet
know.
black. Chloe was orange, and I think the other one was tappy.
Unauthorized nursing Chloe was doing? What's that? I don't think I have show me a picture, Johnny, of Chloe. I don't think I know who that is. What is? It's amazing to think those 2 mamas are still back out in the wild, huh?
Okay, really Ramona are both Panthers. Okay.
Oh, okay. And Chloe was a ginger tabby. Okay.
Yeah, Ramona would not tolerate a dirty kitten.
Well, I have to say, B is an unusual kitten. A cat. She really is a unique cat in many different ways.
Yeah, from what I hear, she was, ever since she was born.
I mean, I feel like there was like some screws loose a little bit. Like they forgot to fill all
I don't think you're incorrect.
the drawers. I don't know. She's just, she's very unique. I think I'd like to describe her as being on the spectrum. I think that's how I described her to Dr. Marshall. Penny in the house. Penny in the house. This is Patrol Officer Penny. She's on patrol. You can't see her doing her business.
She likes to walk the house, make sure there's no duckery going along.
Penny. Penny.
She's like, I inspected already.
Penny Marie. Come here.
That was a penny meow there. Ooh, nice book. Good job, Nakia.
Penny Marie.
Nakia's been getting very playful lately, too. She's been tearing up and around the house, sometimes with Harley in tow.
Oh, yeah, the 2 of them love to play chase. Dad.
Her feet were just sticking out like this. I had to go, think.
Yeah, Penny gets her middle name used a lot. Only because who she was named off after was special to me. Now, Ruthie is Ruth Ann, and when I use that, she is in a lot of trouble. Penny Marie is just because I want her attention. And then Libby Mary is because I need her to come to me. We haven't come up with a nickname yet for Harley.
Her nickname is Kitten.
Yeah, oh, okay, that is true.
We still call her that a lot.
Where's the kitten?
We no longer mess up with calling her Scout.
No,
But
we call her Kitten most of the time.
She's the baby of the group.
Catherine, what's your cat's middle name? All three of my girls. No. Okay, Ruth Ann, and then it's Libby Mary, and then Penny Marie. And then we gave Harley my middle name, which is my maiden name. And Eddie's has 4 names. He's like the Royals. His name is Eddie Edward Marshmallow Dwyer. Coleman, I like that.
Pretty much all the ones that I had growing, that I adopted are just first name, last name.
You call it Murky. Oh, I like that.
Murk.
Yeah, Mercury Coleman. That's very pretty.
Yeah, my past cat Mercury, call him Merk or Merk or Merk. Continue on as you will.
Moving forward, John's cats will always have middle names now. We said Joyce for one of them. What was your other grandmother's middle name? Joyce and what?
Mary.
And, that's right. She had the same as my grandmother's name. Edith is still available for a middle name. So we've got Joyce and Edith. Penny, what are you doing? At this rate, it sounds like we'll always have females for the rest of our lives. 7 of them, all pretty young. King Kong Kitty. Uh-oh.
Got 8 young ladies and 3 old men.
No. Oh.
Including the humans.
I don't know, my mom reminded me I'm going to be 47 this year. She said closer to 50, and I said, oh boy, John's going to have a ball with that. But that means you'll be 54. Sweet Susie Q.
Nakia says that she's had enough.
You wish Penny is supervising?
She's on top of the changing workbench, just loafing.
She's patrol officer Penny on duty.
And if she's sitting behind Jess on a chair, it's Posturpedic Penny.
She's so freaking cute.
Didn't want to focus, but I think oh, there it goes. Everything put down. Good night there.
Good night.
Probably we're about ready to close up here too.
Yeah, I think so.
The kittens are pretty much all left us except for Hurley.
And Penny.
And they're both tired.
Well, Ghosties, good luck tomorrow with Janine and Ray. I hope everyone continues to get vaccinated when it's their turn. Hopefully next week, John will have news that he's on some kind of wait list. And I will continue to wait until May 1st.
Okay, when I stop the event, you'll get a COD briefly, and then the event will end automatically.
It's good to chat with everybody.
Yeah, it's been fun. So it's like we couldn't do it last week just because of timing.
Well, we just spaced really, honestly. Like I was not focused or.
And it screwed up our timing.
It screwed up our timing, and then I was just not focused on anything. So.
Hey, good night, Harley. Good night, Harley.
What did Kitty say? Night nights.